Hello everybody. In this video I want to show you my billiard pool project. I started to create this pool table by myself because I could not find a suitable pool table, a small one, in the internet. So my flat is small and I don't have a room for a real standard pool table, and this one here is kind of pretty small. It's 1.50 meters and 80 centimeters across. So let's come to the material. The material for this pool table, the ground plate is a MDF plate. Here, this is what I have cut off, drilled off from the holes. 16 millimeters, bought from the hardware store. Then we got also from the hardware store the standard wood stuff, this here, and also let me show you the rubber plate here, what you can see in the middle pockets. So it's rubber basically for foot at the doorway, so you put it in front of your door, kind of. Then we have the green stuff here. It's basically, it's from the internet. It's the cheapest curtains I could find. So this is for curtain. And what else do we have? So for sure I bought the balls in the internet. In this case 38 millimeters. Same like the cue. So you can see I did this by myself. So the pockets are pretty interesting. They are from yogurt cups. Let me show you, because I like the sound of if the ball falls into the cup. So I reinforced it with tape, hard tape. And what you see here is leather from my wallet project. There are some remainings, so I could use this, but I believe you can also use the rubber part from the middle pockets. So let me show you again the pocket, and it looks like this. Here's the yogurt cup, and it's working pretty well. So now let's come to one of the most challenging parts in this project. It's the cushions. So you can see these are the cushions. They are working pretty good, and they are made from pillow stuff. So that's what I bought from the hardware store. It's to sit on it. So if you are too small, you put this below, and I don't know what's it called in English. I'm a German, so in German it's called Sitzkissen. So I cut this into small pieces, and then I put this curtain around, and it works. For sure the real cushions for pool tables would be much better, because this is a little bit too soft. So if you find some kind of this material which is a bit stronger, a bit tougher, would be better for the cushions. Hello, now I would like to show you briefly the plan and some figures about the sizes of this table. So the holes are, as you can see here, 74 millimeters. and the cushions are 5 centimeters. 2 is the wood frame and 3 centimeters is the foam part, the cushion part. So on this slide here, that's the side view. You can see at the bottom the MDF ground plate, and here again on the right side the wood part, the frame part, which has a size of 2 centimeters and 3 in height. The lower square here is also a wood part where the foam is put on, and this foam or sponge, how you call it, is the cushion part, which is important that the ball is bouncing back. Is that also the size of 3 centimeters and 2 in the height. So, and the last slide I prepared is a short overview about how I have put the cloth on the cushion, and as you can see it's pretty easy. So I have taken this cloth, it was I think 30-40 centimeters long, so it's lying outside the pool and is covering the lower part from the pool table. So up to now I left this part. So yeah, and it's fixed with the screws here on the frame, and it's working pretty well. So these are now some pictures kind of making of how I did this project. So starting from the material I purchased mainly from the hardware store, started to drill the holes, which was pretty easy. This MDF stuff is really nice to handle. I put the cloth on the cloth and just used simple nails and some tape, which worked well. Here you can see how I fixed the cloth around the pockets, and here also for some small nails. That's pretty important what you see here. You have to put holes for your screws, because otherwise you will damage the cloth on the base plate. So I just used this simple soldering iron and drilled some holes. So I had to pay for this knowledge. I forgot it for the first 2 drills, and I damaged my cloth, but I was lucky. I can still play. So this is now the base material for the cushions. It's this pillow foam, also from the hardware store. You cut it into pieces with your scissors, and then, as you can see here, you just put it on the wood logs. You put the cloth around. I have, by the way, also a technical drawing how to do this. And then take the screws from the back side and fix it. Now let's come to the pockets. So as you can see here, they are from yogurt cups and reinforced with the duct tape, which is really a very nice material for this project. Then I fixed those yogurt cups to this leather I had from projects, and that's basically it for the pockets. Last topic would be the feet, the table feet. So I used these green toy wood logs, which have the same height. That's why I chose them. And it's pretty important to have some kind of teeth or legs, table legs, to have a stable and even ground. So don't forget that. Yeah, that's it. So now let's come
to the costs for this project. As you can see here in the top, I have put the basic pool table specs here, just for information. And here you can see the price list. And well, what's about it to say? Like, I tried to keep the prices low, so I have tried to buy the cheapest material I can find, because I was not sure if this project will succeed, and if not, I didn't want to waste too much money. That's the reason. So it's really the low budget project. Anyway, you can see here also, like, the pockets are made from yogurt cups, including some sneaker socks. This is also kind of just looking in the household which material I can use, and at the end I was ending this project with approximately 150 euros for this table, including the balls and the cube.